I am Miss Ashley Hayes. I have been at SMIC for 4 years. I'm the 7th grade team lead and the middle school art teacher. EEE is a brand new part of our middle school redesign, and in my opinion, it's the most exciting part. The enrichment piece allows students to build upon areas that they're already really strong in. The enhancement piece helps students to get better at areas where they might be struggling or behind. And exploration is a time for students to explore their interest and find things that they're passionate about. The most exciting piece of this is exploration, because kids get to decide what they learn, how they learn, and when they learn. And this is the first time that SMIC has ever done anything like this. Usually it's the teachers that tell students how to learn and when to learn, but in this case, students are the ones choosing their interest and pursuing their own ideas based on what their interests are. So usually when students learn, they learn by doing assignments that teachers give them, by doing homework that teachers assign them, by taking tests that teachers assign them and give them. But in this case, there is structure, but it's students that are directing their own learning. It's students that decide what they are truly interested in, not what the teacher's interested in, but what the student really, really wants to learn about and dive deeper into. And that becomes the way that they drive their learning process. It's funny because when it's EEE time, it's 8th period every day. The first few days of it, we had students like running to their EEE class. They were so excited, they couldn't wait to dive into what they had selected. We had to actually step back and stop kids for a moment and say, hey, let's reflect on where we're going, because there is a process to it, but kids were so excited to dive deep into their projects and get started right away. It's the first time that they've had this much choice, and that's part of why this program came about at SMIC, was because there was, in the past, has been very little choice in our middle school. Students have freedom to really explore what it is that they want to learn about. And that's exciting, that's empowerment. They take ownership and they lead the way. So students feel empowered, and they also want to share what they're doing. We have kids talking about EEE at every point throughout the day. During homeroom, during lunch, during study halls, they want to work on their EEE projects. In exploration time, we really emphasize the process over the product. The process involves taking risks, being an innovator, being a problem solver, and those are skills that are important now and for the rest of their lives. We want students to not be afraid to fail, because even if they fail, they're still going to learn and they're still going to get something out of this project. Learning from failure is necessary to be a lifelong learner. Developing persistence and resiliency is more important than anything a textbook can teach you. And that's what I want our students to get out of this, is that even when you fail, you have to keep going, because that's where the real learning happens. It doesn't happen when everything's going your way. It happens when you face challenges and you have to get past them. As our students move into high school, they start to prepare for standardized testing, and they become less willing to take risks and explore on their own because they're looking for the right answer. Here, there is no one right answer. It's whatever they decide is successful.